Hi guys, a quick giveaway to tell you about. If you head over to our Twitter at dartsnow_, make sure you follow us, like and retweet our pin post to be in with a chance of winning these Damon Hetter darts. We'll pick the winner next Tuesday, and also at the same time, make sure you subscribe and comment on all the videos we'll be doing in Dortmund at the European Championship for a chance to win these Dave Chisnell darts. Good luck, guys.
Luke, congratulations. That was a hard-fought victory over Krzysztof Ratajski, but did you make it a little bit harder than perhaps it should have been?
Yeah, I mean, you could say that. I think, I probably tried too hard. Sometimes when my first dart don't go in the treble, I panic a little bit. Not ridiculously, but I start getting frustrated in myself. I'm thinking, oh God, I'm really, I'm on first dart emerging. If the first dart goes in, I'm probably the top two player in the world, of course. But yeah, there was no reason. I didn't feel like I was trying them any different. But if I hit it treble 20, I couldn't follow it, and if I hit a perfect mark, I couldn't follow it. So. But I found myself quite luckily 4-2 up, or 4-1 up, and then he come back 5-4, and I, just thinking to myself, I'll just win this leg and we'll go off to the break, and I went off to the break, and that's why it's good we have breaks in this game, because I was able to come off that game and off that break, and said to myself, right now, you need to get your aggressive head on, you need to be pumped up, you need to show why you're number 4 in the world, why you're a major champion, and I did. I think in the end I showed a lot of mental strength, because it didn't go my way in the start, but I made sure it did in the end.
On that mental strength, is that where you've come a long way? Because you said there 4-1 up to 5-4 down. In previous years, is that where perhaps you would have let it get to you and boil over?
Yeah, I get a lot of people say to me, what is that different? How come all of a sudden you've got to this stage in your career? What is it? And I always say, I don't really know, but maybe I've just realised maybe what it is. It's the mental strength that's improved a lot. Had a lot of crucial shots in the end. I know I missed that 7-7, 2-2, 1-1 and whatever it was to go 5-2 up, but I proved that when I was really under it, I thought when I was really under it, I produced, my A game. So I'm really proud of them last 5 legs to come out after the break and play my best.
Yeah, you touched on those last 5 legs were absolutely breathtaking, and that's the Luke Humphries that we all know. Is that what you're going to need tomorrow in what could be a busy day?
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to play really well if I'm going to pick the trophy up, of course. I mean, you never know what James Wade you're going to get. I always know that if you're going to give him shots you're going to give him finishers, he's going to take them. So, in my mind, I know I've got to outscore him and not let him have a shot at double. Because if I do, he will beat me for sure. But I'm confident that my scoring ability is good enough to not allow him to have chances. But in my mind, James Wade's a legend of the sport. He's very, very under. Sorry guys, but he's just Ricardo's just had a 167 out, so we had to stop him. Fair play, good ass. So I think he's very underappreciated, James Wade. A lot of people don't appreciate what he's done for the sport. In my mind, he's one of the top 5 players in the world that's ever been, because he's achieved in a golden era. So I respect James a lot, I really do, and I think he respects me as well. I think we have a mutual respect for each other. So I know I've got a tough game tomorrow, but he knows he's got a tough game as well, and may the best man win. It's going to be a good game, I think.
Luke, many congratulations today.
Thanks, Phil. Wow, what is going on here?
I can hear it.
Luke, you mentioned there that 167 for Ricardo Petrechko. Probably butchered that. Does it just show the strength in depth when?
Say that again.
I can't say it the first time round. Pikachu.
Yeah,
does it just show the strength in depth when you've got everyone who can take on these big guys like we're seeing against Van Gogh now?
It shows the perfect example of how this sport has grown over the last 10 years. I don't even know what ranking Ricardo is, but so it just shows you that if he goes on to win it this weekend, it wouldn't surprise me. It maybe surprise a couple, but it doesn't surprise me anymore. I think anybody can win any tournament now. That's what it is. No one expected me to win the Grand Prix, maybe a few, but no one expected me to win it, and I did. We're in a golden era now where there's no dominant force anymore. Michael obviously wins most of the tournaments, but we're in a golden era now. No one can guess who's going to win anymore, and I think that's what makes this sport, in my opinion, greater now than it's ever been.
It could be a really long day tomorrow. You'll hope it is. If you get through the first match, what will you do in that break just to make sure that you do keep fresh for what would be a busy evening?
I mean,
what is he doing behind my shoulder?
He's missing doubles, but it doesn't matter. Sorry. I'm more interested in the game. No, sorry. Yeah, I think, I'll hope it's a long day, of course. We can hear us cheering. Yeah, I'll hope it's a long day. Of course, I will take on the experience of the European Tour because I'm used to them long days. I've had 10 of them in the last 20 tournaments I've played on the European Tour, so I will take on that experience and just look forward to the first game first, get through that, and then I'll prepare. Have maybe a sleep, have a nice shower, and then you go again for the quarterfinals, for the semi-finals. But of course, I hope that's a long day for me.
And finally, after the World Grand Prix, you said that you don't expect to win everything, but what is success now when you enter these major tournaments for you?
Now, like this, quarterfinals. I live and breathe being in these sort of situations. I never want to go home being a first or second round loser. If I'm in the quarterfinals, as much as it's not an achievement, for me, I can walk away and go, I've give it a good run. So for me, achievements for me is making the latter ends of major, last days of major finals, because I love darts, but I live and breathe being in these big moments. This is what I dreamed of my whole career, and now I've been in maybe 4 or 5 already this year. This is what I want. I want to be in these back end of tournaments, and if I don't win them, I'll congratulate the person that beats me. But I believe, and I think everyone else believes, I can win tomorrow. But there's going to be another 7 people that can also win as well. So I'm going to look forward to tomorrow. Going to prepare well, and it's going to be an exciting final day tomorrow. And I hope everyone tunes in because there's a lot of good players still left in this tournament.
I'll let you watch the game now. Cheers, Luke.